Alright everyone, this is going to be my review of the new DeviantArt Eclipse, because thus far I tried making this recording twice already, and both times it managed to screw up. So yeah, I'm really in a bad mood right now. So I only have really three complaints with DeviantArt Eclipse. The first complaint being is these weird things, the eyes with the line across them. If you're going to have something that says, hey, this is mature artwork, have it be the DeviantArt logo, because that's less offensive to my eyes, and I don't like that logo very much, but it's less offensive to my eyes than that other disgusting thing. If you have the DeviantArt logo with a name beside it, underneath that have the words mature content, it'll look better. That's just my opinion. Now, as it turns out, if I try using my notification app that I have installed on Chrome, this is what it brings me. It screws it up. Nothing I click here will load. If I click here, it's the same problem. See? Exact same thing. However, if I click there, or one of those options there, this is where it brings me. Although, that's something else entirely. For the love of God, just quit fighting me on this. Alright, see where it says see all? Yeah. Clicked here, it brought me to my messages. People have been favoriting my work. Very happy with that right now. But that being said, right now the changes they've made to DeviantArt has made it so that my app no longer works. Thank God it hasn't affected my llama giving app, although I just give DeviantArt time at this point. My confidence in them has went down to nothing. This video isn't going to be very long, so I'm just going to get straight to the point. The next thing that I dislike about what the changes they've made is, aside from this ugly censor that they've got here, like I appreciate it if you have to censor my work. I get that. And it's only censored for this video. Once this is done, I'm going to uncensor it. But the censors they use, not very nice looking. As I said. The next problem I have, though, is this little thing right here. The thing that says about space between spaces. That's a profile widget. If I select it, let's see, if I click on it, is it going to bring me to it? Yeah, it's brought me to the about section. This is what it looks like for the most part on my other one too. It, for some reason, has cut off all the other Pokemon I have there, but all the images I have here remain. Now the cover thing, if I go back to my profile, the profile this option on my profile that says change cover allows me to change an image back here. Now if I go back to Eclipse or turn off Eclipse, see, so this is better. Yes, it's not perfect, but it looks better. I know what it is. It is mature content. It's labeled as such. Anywho, here's my Deviant ID. See how all these images look? All the stuff is loaded up properly. All the links are showing up properly. So that's my major problems with it. It messes with one of my apps, which makes DeviantArt a lot less enjoyable. It uses ugly censors, those mature eyeball with lines going through them. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it was simple enough and it worked before. I don't know why you had to change it, but for some reason you did. And so aside from that, those are pretty much the major complaints I have with this. But feature that I find particularly interesting is, look at this. If I click here, I can hide comment, block user, report spam. I'm not going to do this, obviously, nice person. But if I go back to Eclipse, a feature I think is interesting, well, at the same time, it's both interesting and it's a feature that can be exploited. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Alright, so you see how it says this person, same comment as before. I can block user, delete comment, and report spam, which is the same thing I could do on the other one, as well as the feature comment. The delete comment is actually a new feature, and I like the delete comment. It's interesting, but I think DeviantArt needs to keep a record of all the comments that are made on its website. Obviously, the comments don't have to be public at that point, but it would be more effective, I think, if they kept a copy of it. In case in point, if someone breaks the rules, says some hate speech, and they can delete their comment and DeviantArt has no record of it, then basically you've made a platform that makes it easier for people to harass you, bully you. That's a problem a lot of deviants have had with reporting groups recently, is they like to resort to aggressive bullying behaviors. And if DeviantArt makes it to where comments can be hidden, then there's really, or not hidden, but deleted, then there's nothing to stop them. Anywho, as far as that goes, the few features I like is all the various options I have. If you view someone's profile, let's go to browse. See, I like the layout somewhat. I like the dark colors. I like that you can switch between the dark and light color. I mean, the light color is an eyesore. The only thing that adds any contrast to this is the dark color, but you know, that's just something I figured you guys should be aware of. If you could make more colors available to the viewers, that would be awesome. However, another problem I've noticed is, what do you see as I scroll down? I mean, aside from all the obvious stuff. Repetition is something that I saw earlier, and it looks like it's not so much of an issue now, but I saw a lot of yeah, there it is. See here and there, same deviation repeated, same deviation repeated, same deviation repeated, and there's more like it. Earlier, that's a problem I noticed, is that someone had been uploading a deviation over and over, and I couldn't tell if that was just a different deviation or if that was a deviation being repeated. So that's something you may want to keep an eye out for. Anywho, that's pretty much my entire review of Eclipse. Thus far, I think it has a lot of potential to be a good look for the website. But that being said, I think you went about it in a really dumb way.